Hi everyone, here's an overview of your literature review project. So this project is a really huge project. It is one that is going to take a lot of effort, and it is probably the most important project of our entire semester. Because without your research, you can't write your research argument. And this is the project that asks you to find your research. So you have already, at this point, hopefully, done your topic proposal. So you have a topic, you have some preliminary research, you know where you think you're going with all of this information. So now you're going to actually find all of your sources to prove, to enhance, to support your argument. So this is probably going to be, there's no minimum, but I would guess between 1,500 and 2,000 words, possibly more. And your task is to synthesize the ideas that you found in your sources to figure out what your sources say altogether. So determining trends, and limitations, giving you a comprehensive body of knowledge about your topic. So this is going to accomplish a few things. First, it's going to find you all of your sources. Next, it's going to show you the kind of similarities and differences between your sources. And third, it's going to hopefully shake out your main points that you'll be using to support your research argument. So here's how we're going about this. One thing to note, this one, all of your sources provided in the literature review's bibliography, the sources used at the end, have to be represented in the text of the literature review. So when you find all these sources, you need to also use them in the body of your literature review, every single one. So let's talk sources first. So you need at least 15 sources that all have to do with your topic. There are other things. 1, sources need to be reliable and relevant, obviously. At least 75% of them, or 11 out of 15, need to be scholarly. So scholarly, remember, means either from an academic journal or a book published by a university press or other scholarly publisher. Those are really the only two that I'm looking for this time around. So 11 out of 15 need to be scholarly. At least 2 sources need to be primary sources, so a published study, personal interview, court transcripts, or legislative transcripts, news articles, or videos. Those are all primary sources. And at least 2 sources need to support or explain your opposition points. You will have to write a refutation in your argument, so make sure you set yourself up for that by having some sources from your opposition points. So just because you need to have 15 sources doesn't mean that you should choose the first 15 sources that you find and call it good. You're going to want to look at least 30, maybe even more than 30, before you narrow it down to that 15. That's because you need to find the 15 that most perfectly fit your argument. So if you stop at 15, what if that 16th one was the perfect source for you, So you really want to make sure to look at a large body of literature before you narrow it down to those 15. Next, what's the purpose? So you're doing a bunch of things in this literature review. So you're providing an account of the current body of research on your topic. So you're identifying who's talking about this, you're identifying kind of niches inside of your topic, you are thinking about the source's contribution to your topic, all of those things, new ways to interpret and shed light on gaps, the way forward for future research, all of that stuff. Those are things that you're looking for while you're also trying to support your research question. So this literature review is different from your academic research paper, from your academic argument, because you're not giving an argument. Your thesis statement is nowhere in this. You are just relaying what the body of research says about your topic. So this one is not argumentative or persuasive at all. You're just being informative here. Basically, here is a summary and a review and a synthesis of what the research says about my topic. That's what you're doing. So how do you write it? First, you're designing it around your research question and your topic. So it should answer a few questions. What's known about my topic? How does each source compare to other sources and what they say about my topic? What conclusions can I draw regarding my topic? In a hint, these conclusions that will be drawn will turn into your main points. And what additional research needs to be done to complete the body of literature? What's missing? Then you're going to take a thematic approach to writing a literature review. There's some information in these 2 LibGuides. Please take a look at them. But basically the thematic approach means that you are putting them together in categories, which will turn into your main points. Use an academic essay structure, so you'll have an intro with a thesis statement, an informative thesis statement, not your argumentative thesis statement, many body paragraphs made according to theme, which are your main points, and a conclusion. You're using evidence from the articles in quotes and paraphrases into the body paragraphs, but you are synthesizing. This isn't just like a copy and paste, here's a bunch of quotes from my articles. You're explaining what those sources mean, why they're relevant, and ultimately how they go together with the other sources in your topics. Make sure you use MLA or APA in-text citations. Make sure that you prove your thesis, and make sure you use your own writing style. And then also make sure that you use APA or MLA end citations in your bibliography. And make sure that it's polished, because this is a big academic assignment. Okay, so your complete or incomplete bullet points are here. So to earn a complete on this assignment, you have to do bullet points 1 and 2, and you also have to achieve at least 4 of the bullet points. So the literature review provides a thematic synthesis of 15 or more sources in a way that explains the current literature and what limitations or additions are needed. The literature review follows academic essay format. That's that intro, body, conclusion. It incorporates all 15 sources, integrating paraphrases and quotations well. MLA or APA citation format is followed. That's in-text citations and end citations, and it's written using an academic tone and language. So that's this project. I can't stress enough that this is going to take you a while. It takes a long time to read scholarly articles especially, and you really need to know your research before you can write your literature review. So please make sure you give this a lot of time and energy. It's worth it in the end, because the better you do, the more thorough job you do on this, the easier your draft will be, I promise. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, talk to you soon.